Are you stuck at the Abbowser Castle level 21 and you can beat it no matter what? You also can find any goat in co-op to help you. Well, in this video I'm gonna show you how to beat it without any particular resonators or weapons. We're only gonna use the trial ones that Kuro makes available to us. First, let's take a look at our build. I'm using 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁 cube because, well, she deals a lot of single target damage and I'm not expecting our resonator that was built by Kuro to deal any sorts of damage whatsoever. I'm using Roshia to pull all the enemies in just for 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶 to laser them up, so she also has AoE capability. And I'm using 𝗖𝗍𝗆𝗿𝗵𝗁, well, for even more AoE damage. For standard modules, I'm looking at anything to get skill duration and skill projectiles up. And I'm also using skill cooldown because, well, I think it works. It says unavailable, but I think it lowers the cooldown of 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁's ability. So, yeah, there is that. Also, for substats, I don't have any particular substats. The cube is scaling with attack percent, so maybe attack percent on those modules, not sure. Either way, I have suboptimal ones, so you can simply throw anything in here because, well, I managed to do it with this pair of modules. You should be able to. Then the second cube that I'm using is 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁. Because of her ability, she's able to buff the resonator's attack, and as I said, 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁's damage is tied to your active resonator's attack. I'm using 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁's ability here because, well, I like it and I ran out of Camellia's modules. And I'm using Shorekeeper because I want to keep my character alive. Again, I am using skill cooldown reduction just to get it to a 40% and skill range 160%. Everything else, well, it's up to preference. Pick whatever. And the third cube that I'm using is 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁. When you are using 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁's ability, well, cube, you are a sitting duck. You are gonna take so much damage, so you need a cube that is able to protect you from that. And that is 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵 and her shield. I'm also using Brent because of his zesty oranges that increase attack further and restore HP, and 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁 because, well, she increases attack even more. For standard modules, skill range, skill projectiles, skill duration, all that stuff. Now let's take a look at the team that I used. I have used 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁, 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗆, and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. As you see from the symbol, all of them are from trial. They don't have any synergy and they don't need any synergy. I only picked them up because 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗆 has the highest attack because Kuro plays favorites and gave her signature. And they are able to charge the cubes the fastest, at least from what I found out. Now, let's start the challenge. When you start the challenge, 1 out of 5 maps is randomly chosen. You need to make sure you get the right one. Since there are only 5 possibilities, it should not take you that long. If you don't get it, simply restart over and over again. What is the right map? Well, it looks like the Illusion Real map. It has those lizards and Praxidus in it, and it is the best because all the mobs here, with the exception of bosses, can be pulled by Roshia's ability and you are able to do combo like this. All the mobs completely disappear. They are destroyed as soon as they spawn, and you can see the stage progress going up in a frenzy. Only 20 seconds in and I am already at 8% progress. All you need to do is spam your skills and liberations with the characters. There is no logic behind it. Again, their only purpose is to charge the cubes. Use 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏's and 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁's cubes to buff your character, then switch to 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗔 and use 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶 for the remainder of the duration. The only thing that you need to pay attention to is that the dragon boss hits hard, and the worms that he summons even harder, I would say. So there is the possibility of you dying here. You have 4 revives. You can see that I had to use one of them because I did not pay attention. You can also interrupt the 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁 ability when you are close to dying and simply switch to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗵𝗁 for all that healing. I was able to get to 80% stage progress with over 1 minute remaining, so it's not like you are gonna be short on time at any point in this. I hope this helped you. Until next time, have a wonderful day and bye.